Welcome back to the channel. Well, previous video I was plowing with that 900 gasoline and it was going okay, then a little better, then not so good. So I had to stop. So I'm a little bit down at the moment, my morale we'll call it. But next thing I got to do though, load this thing up and see if I can get it over to the Robinson boys to work on my wiring for me. Yeah, that'll be good. Get this thing out of the way because I know what's coming in here next, so we can investigate on that tractor. I am hoping it's a bent push rod or something to that effect. A rocker arm come off the push rod or something. I don't know. Okay, did you get any gas in you yet? 'Cause I think that's my problem. I'm not getting gas. That doesn't feel like it has any gas in it. So I think I got a plug somewhere. Okay, we're gonna do that first before I try starting this thing. I got to do some investigating here. So yeah, now I need that light again. That's all right. Okay. Grab a screwdriver or a nut driver. Screwdriver first. Okay. Yeah, because I don't have hardly any gas. And there's a little bit in there. Did I tighten this up? Because that might be plugged. Let's see if it's plugged. See where it's plugged. It's plugged before the filter. Yeah, see, I've got, oh, there it comes. There, maybe it was plugged right there. All right, let's get some gas all over everything. That's a great idea. There we go. Now we got gas into the filter. I think there was plug right there. Something was in there. All right. Yeah, it's always good to get gas on your ignition system. You know, anything to do with electrical. Whatever. All right, let's see if this thing will start. You know you got gas to you, so you should start. Thing. All right, well, let's get her over there to where she's got to go, and yeah, I'll bring you back. Well, hopefully she starts. What's that?
What can make a steer a little easier, anything?
Power, if somebody put power steering on it. There isn't any. Armstrong.
Oh, the gearbox, that little thing is just dry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got Armstrong power steering on it. But
I love them road tractors.
they're cute.
You fall in love with them little R's, I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's been ridiculous with the
Oh, yeah, because the front, oh, yeah.
my 1950. I've been able to crank start it.
Yeah.
One day I had one crank and it was running. I couldn't even.
Thinking it was missing a shield when we brought his home. And then we were talking to Dan's good friend Kenny over there.
Oh yeah.
Wisconsin. No, I don't have nothing over there. He's the worst one to go see. Wow, you know, there's like 6 inches of trailer deck that there's not something on. There's got to be something else out here.
Yeah. He's a parts pusher too, huh?
Still got room.
I've been called that. Oh, I gotta get there's no dust cover underneath there either, but get a good cleaning, and I gotta clean that gas out some more. Like you can see my inline filter, how it's not, I don't like that rust color, so.
That's fine. Actually, that's too bad. That'll be fine.
Yep. That's minor compared to my other project I got now, but so this is the Robinson family. They're going to upgrade my wiring, or make me a wiring harness. Before you install it, I like to come over and video installing it.
Welcome.
So we're gonna make these 12-volt lights.
Yep, LED.
Yep. It's got a 12-volt coil on it now, so we got that taken care of.
This will be 12 volt.
That'll be 12 volt, and the generator so that makes the generator 12. And then, yeah, she's gonna get a good bath. Pretty cool tractor. Yeah, I know it is neat. And this mowing deck being fully hydraulic too.
Oh,
It's like having live power because it runs off the crankshaft.
Well, that was kind of the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think that was that was a nice way to do it. It kept from the original hydraulic system isn't set to run that much capacity.
Yeah, exactly.
The tank should be sized accordingly to keep them cool.
Mm-hmm.
Since it runs, so it's pumping This is a neutral valve, which means it can flow oil through it all the time.
Yep.
So when that pump's running, it's flowing through. But whenever you're moving something under any type of pressure, it makes heat.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if it's restriction free or not, it's making heat. So this is why your hydraulic reservoirs get to be so large.
Yep. Yep. I understand that.
And that's like I said, so this way, they don't have to rely on anything the tractor would have.
Mm-hmm.
Because what does that Moline one hold?
A gallon?
Yeah.
I mean, it's very, very tiny. Yeah. So if you do have to move something around, this one likes to settle down.
Yep.
So that's this one here. You start it up and pull it back. She'll come up.
We're liable to lay it down to work on it.
No, that's fine. Just unhook that chain.
And then when we're mowing
it's this
roadside,
valve.
when we start mowing roadside, we got some brush back here. We got knocked
Yeah,
out.
you might want to do something different with the teeth then. But this one here is the one that does the center one, and this one pretend it's like the PTO. It turns it on or off.
Yeah.
So, and there's a lock on here to lock it on or off, and it's got a slow speed, which I think is actually the reverse, and then a fast speed. So.
Did you realize this mower probably cost more than the whole tractor did new?
It could be, yeah.
I mean, that's substantially newer than a tractor.
Yeah,
I
good.
would guess.
40 tractors are 46.
And I wouldn't be surprised this comes in the 60s.
Yeah, could be. Yep.
That's a really nice. That's a really high quality valve.
Yeah, it's huge, dude.
That is pretty. Yeah, somebody spent a lot of time designing it to hanging on here.
Yep. I don't know. It's just kind of. I know. I saw a picture of it. Like, yeah, I got to have that.
Well, you don't. But like you said, and then the cool part, once you get it home, then you start realizing, wow, that really is cool. That's really cool. That's really cool.
So, but yeah, a good bath. And get that gas cleaned out a little better, and gas tank. I thought I had it good, but now I got some rust in there. So, hopefully, one more good cleaning, and then we'll have that taken care of. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking possibly this was a Moline SM mower, but I'm not positive it is. You know,
I don't know.
because that would have ran off a belt, you know, off the back PTO there. But I can't confirm or deny. But it just looks like it's been, you know, remanufactured. But somebody did a pretty good job of doing what they did.
If I was to guess, they bought this mower. This was a mower that's designed to be bolted on the side of a cast.
Mm-hmm.
So most of how these were set up, if you took like that white, where they have the bolt plate, that's what those are designed for. These would bolt right up to the side.
Oh, okay.
And then there'd be variations. Because John Deere, International, everybody, they made all the way up, even till today, they make low pro. And that's what it was set up for, to bolt direct to the frame. And then this might have been part of it, might not have been part of it. But it's a nice, it's really nicely designed. That's kind of the nice part about it. They did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
And some of that, so you know, this is all mechanically driven. There's no
belt.
wood.
Yeah.
There's no nothing.
Right.
So that tells me it's fairly newer.
Yes, I know what you mean.
But if I was to guess, I'd put it probably in the 60s.
Yeah.
And even maybe even later than that. But they did a phenomenal job. They did really pretty common. That's the nice part. The sickle bar is pretty common.
Yeah.
Everything, you know, just riveted. You do need some teeth.
Yes. Or sharpened them up, but yeah.
I might be able to hook you up.
With what?
I got a bunch of new old stock John Deere
Oh,
blades.
you mean sections? Yeah. Yeah, that one's got a little. It's got serrations in it that aren't supposed to be there.
Well, those are the.
But yeah, I was thinking.
Those are what we call the rock skippers.
Yep, that's right.
So that way, when it hits the rock, it flips the tail.
But all the guards are on it. I mean, it's a. I like I said, when I seen the picture, I was like, yeah, sender.
And you know, it's a roadside mower too. So here, when they make them hay,
Yeah.
these are real wide. So this will come up and it'll make a pretty good arch. Because that way it forces the hay to come up into a windrow.
What does that say right there? I think that's it. Does that say MM on there? Well, if you're gonna lay it down, we can lay it down. Right on there.
You don't want to know what it says.
International?
Yeah, it's IH.
Well, no, that's fine.
So, and it could be an IH. So you
Yeah.
remember, IH was in the construction. IH bought Huff loaders.
Yep.
IH was doing dozers.
Yep.
And it's very possibly that's an IH configuration.
Oh, it could be. Somebody was guessing that he's seen something similar on a Silver King, which I don't know, it could be too, you know. But that's
They
getting
did-
older.
So
but,
belly mowers have been around a long time, but like you said, they run a jack shaft backwards.
right.
And that's what guys didn't like. 'Cause what happened when you get into the field, that would wrap.
Right.
And then the one guy said it would actually stall out the belt and burn the belt. If you didn't pay attention, it'd wrap so tight. And then he said, you're off there with a saw trying to saw it out.
Right. Well, that, and then you didn't have live power.
Did not have live wire.
Right. So now with this configuration, and we got live power.
And this is what they're
So-
designed. And that's kind of the nice part is on there.
Yeah.
And then you size the pump according to how many gallon a minute you want.
Right. But yeah, this is.
And see, on some of them, they're really fancy. And this might have been set on one of those. So some of them are on a turntable here.
Yep.
So when the blade's like this, so you could tip
Oh.
it this way or that way.
Yeah. Yeah. This has up and down.
Yep.
Tilt of the bar itself up and
Yep.
down.
Yep.
And that's, you know, then of course the hydraulic control. But
So,
it'll cut, you know, below 90.
so
so-
did you put in a bid for mowing the roadsides in Tuscaloosa County?
I am not. Nope. I have other
Because
stuff
we
to
can
do.
wire in a little beacon.
Yeah, there we go.
You can quit your day job. then.
Flasher, yeah, right. Yep. Well, that part doesn't sound bad, but. Okay. All right. So you're gonna have this done in 2 days?
The only
No.
downside I don't like is they never put filters on. There's no hydraulic filter.
A hydraulic filter? Yeah. Unless it's, I'd say in the tank, but no, probably not.
So I'm gonna say it doesn't have one, and
Yep.
that's not uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
So if a guy was gonna do a lot with it,
Yeah.
that would be a recommendation I would do. I would
Yeah.
put a filter on the suction on the.
Well, this is probably gonna get 2 hours a year.
Oh no, I
mowing.
expect more than that.
Oh,
I
I
expect
see.
a lot of videos on this.
I see, but yeah.
A lot of videos.
Mm. Well, we'll get her going. But get her ready. Well, I'm gonna get those. I'll get those gauges in.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you
Okay.
doing about your dash light?
It'd be cool to be there.
Did you find the cover or not?
No, I didn't find one of. No.
I can look. I think they sell the covers new separately, and
Okay.
I think they'll fit. I've just noticed the new ones are not the same as original.
Oh, okay.
They have a little different base. And
I'll have to look in
at.
some of my other tractors and see if I got something. But
I'll look into get when
Yeah.
you get your new one ordered. Man, I don't
Yeah.
think they're that expensive. I think like $5.
is this? Looks like an ignition, you know, starter switch, but it's up here instead of there, and I
That
got.
might have been a horn.
Oh, it could be.
Cause that industrial I just got recently is a button in the middle of the steering wheel. It's got would have been set up for a horn.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would suspect that is.
It could be. Could be. Huh. That was. Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Be really careful buying
Yep.
old stuff.
Neat. All right.
They're way off base.
Well, cool. Looking forward to.
Not that.
We'll bring you back to this when we get the wiring harness done and then getting it back on. All right. Well, after much discussion, after the last clip there, yeah, the Robinsons are gonna, get working on that. Yeah, and hopefully in a few days we'll get her back, and maybe it's a few weeks, whatever it is. We'll get her back and get playing with that again, and get her ready for. It wouldn't bother me if they stored it all winter, to be honest with you. It'd be inside, and I really don't need it till, late spring, early summer anyways, to, doing any mowing with it. But anyways, all right, well, I'm going to head her home. I don't know, I might go do some deer hunting tonight. Haven't really decided yet. Got to get my 900 gasoline unhooked from the plow and get it inside so we can investigate on that tractor as well. I don't know if it's a valve train issue or if I got a rod bearing that went and it's letting the piston travel that a little bit more. It's intermittent. Not sure. So we'll dig into that in a future video. So yeah, I'm hoping it's a valve train issue of some kind, but that would explain how it wasn't maybe running as well at higher RPM, possibly, but I think that still is a carburetor issue. But anyways, that's in the near future. So hey, I appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe and all that stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.